Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV, here with rising heavyweight prospect and contender now, Joe Joyce. Joe, what's going on, man? How you doing this evening?
Yeah, great to be back here in Vegas. I'm training hard and getting ready for Parker, and I'm back in Ismael Salas's gym, Salas Boxing Academy, and done my week of fundamentals. Now I'm going to start pushing on next week. But yeah, I'm going to be improving every week. Start sparring Monday, so yeah, I'm looking forward to the fight September 24th. So I think stateside it will be on ESPN, I believe.
How do you see yourself on fight night versus Joseph Parker? Somebody who has been at the top of the division, has been right on the cusp of winning titles. What does a victory versus him mean for your career?
It will definitely cement me as an elite fighter, and then I can push on there and fight for a world title, which I'm very close to. And it's a risky fight because neither of us really need to take it. I could have waited and for my shot like next year, and just keep busy fights and that. But it's the best fight out there. Loads of people want to see it, and I think it will definitely test my skills. And I think Joseph Parker is he's a great fighter. He's been a world champion, and he's well rounded. He's got plenty of skills. He's got footwork, head movement. He's got good offensive power and defense. So it's going to test me and get me ready for the next stage.
And you talked about that, Joseph Parker being one of the heavyweights, he's got more movement, more speed. How do you plan on coordinating that on fight night? What type of things are you going to be working on to make sure that you're up to speed with Joseph Parker on fight night?
Well, we got tricks up our sleeves, and Salas has already got the game plan, so we're just going to be working on that and in the sparring and the pad work. So you're just going to have to find out. But it's going to be an exciting fight, and I'm going to be throwing plenty of punches as I normally do, and maybe taking some, but preferably not.
I got a chance to hang out with your coach, Ismael Salas, when we were in New York for the Rolly Romero Tank Davis card. He showed me the special shoes that he has for you. Yeah. I mean, these shoes are huge. Talk to me about the training with Ismael Salas and what it's meant to your career up to this point.
Yeah, well, he's the best coach for me. Is who I started with and who I've come back round to be with again. He has no limitations. That's why I used the shoes to make him because I'm a tall guy, and to be up at that level. And he's obviously got all the skills from the Cuba Latin style and also the pro game, and he's had so many world champions. I'm in good hands.
Just the latest news, it's kind of been a back and forth affair the last couple of weeks with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury on his birthday yesterday, as a matter of fact, announcing his retirement. What's your reaction to Tyson Fury leaving the game and thus vacating the WBC and the Ring magazine titles?
So it's both of them, the WBC as well. Well, that's good news, obviously, for me. And
that's the preliminary word. Of course, it's kind of been back and forth, but that's what the swells of boxing are saying.
Well, he's done it before, hasn't he? He's retired before, so I'm never say never. And happy birthday, Tyson. But he's still younger than me, so he could come back. But he's had a great career, a long career, and he's undefeated as well.
What do you think? We've got another heavyweight showdown coming up in a couple of days here with Ortiz versus Ruiz. A fight that's going to be here, that's going to be in California, actually, at the Crypto Center. What's your breakdown of that fight?
I think that's a great fight. They both have that kind of technical ability, like Latin style, where they put the combinations together. Ortiz, the southpaw. I think he's going to be, he's always skillful and dangerous. He's got, King Kong. He's, puts them together well and he's got good power. So, and then Ruiz is going to be coming at him. I think it's going to be a great fight. I'm not sure exactly which way it's going to go. But yeah, I think it's got a making of a great fight.
At this stage in your career, are there any American heavyweights that you're interested in fighting?
Well, potentially Wilder after, but I've got Joseph Parker my way first, so I'll deal with him and then I'll see what the landscape's looking like. But there's plenty of good fighters.
Have you got an interest in fighting Deontay Wilder? I heard you mention his name. Are you interested in fighting Deontay Wilder down the line?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'm going for the WBO, but their WBC's right there, so that would be a good fight if it's for the WBC belt.
Okay. Lastly, heavyweight boxing, and this is probably the biggest fight right now, heavyweight boxing. It is the rematch, Usyk versus AJ Part 2. What are your thoughts on that fight?
I think it's a great fight. I think it's down to Joshua now to turn it around, because Usyk from the first bell knew exactly what he was doing, went to work, got the win, and so he already knows what he's going to do, and he's looking massive. His shoulders and is all built up. So it's down to Joshua now to step up his game with some more offense, some firepower, and see if he can land a shot on him, a big shot, and knock him out. But it's a big ask for him. I think Usyk, having beaten him already and being in such great shape, there's going to be a big ask for Joshua. So I think I'm edging with Usyk on this one.
Why do you think that AJ, in the underswell of boxing, in the eyes of a lot of people that are in the game, why do you think he's fallen? Their opinion of him has fallen so low after the loss to Usyk and Ruiz. What do you think is happening?
I think the big one was Ruiz, because before that point he seemed like he had an air of invincibility, like no one could beat him, and that he's got such offensive power, and you've had a good career up till then, but then the way he lost to Ruiz like that has definitely changed people's opinion. And also with the rematch as well, where he came out and there was no offense, he was just on the back foot, just winning it with the jab. So, and Ruiz didn't really come in the best shape either for the second fight too, so that might have had an effect. So then that's how people's goggles have been they're not, they've cleared them now from the haze of the Joshua's mist or something. I don't know.
So do you think that the criticism of AJ's heart from the boxing faithful has been a fair one?
Sorry? Do
you think that the criticism of AJ's heart level by the boxing faithful has been a fair criticism?
Yeah, what I say is he's a bit of a glass cannon. When he is offensive, he's got great offense and power and stuff, but then on the defense, his chin has been checked a few times, with the Klitschko fight, and obviously the Ruiz fight, and even the Dillian Whyte. So it shows that he can be hurt, but then he's got great offensive power.
How does Joe Joyce match up against AJ?
I think that's a great fight, and a fight that I'll want, especially if he gets past Usyk. Also his engine as well is not always I think he was happy with the fight against Usyk, where he got to the 12th round, and I guess it showed he could do that. But I'm ready to fight Joshua now, so I'll just see how this fight goes on. I'll definitely be trying to avenge my defeat in the amateurs.
I was going to get into that. What do you think went wrong in that fight for you?
Well, it's all stacked in his favour, because I had to fight twice on that night. He watched me fight some other guy, and then the whole crowd and stuff was, supporting him, cheering, and I was making mistakes because I was very raw and novice. So I kept on walking, because I've just fought a southpaw, so I was walking to my left onto his right hand, and then of course, the amateur judges get excited when people get hit, especially in the UK, and they start jumping in, giving a count. And I got 3 counts in the first round, and then the fight was over. I was like, I didn't really know what happened. I was fine, but yeah, it was stopped.
Lastly, there's one more. There's a heavyweight in America that a lot of people are saying is probably the heir apparent to the American side of the titles, and that is Big Baby Jared Anderson. Do you know about him at all?
Yeah. That was a fight that I wanted until he had his, slip-ups.
No. I'm not talking.
Sorry.
About,
Sorry.
I'm talking about the other.
Sorry.
Jared Anderson.
Sorry, Jared Anderson. Yeah. No, that's a. Yeah, he looks devastating. He looks like a good fighter. That would maybe a potential fight.
Okay. Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV, here with Mr. Joe Joyce. Joe, thank you for your time. Enjoy your night, man.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Hub TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Hub TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.